the Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken misfits join forces to play Dungeons and Dragons. Inspired by boredom and equipped with loose morals and a questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes venture forth to explore strange new lands. So gather up your dice, your manuals, and your livers, and join us on a quest as we make absolute fools of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast.
Previously on Let's Botched.
All right, calm down. I'm excited to kill Hitler again, Monkey, too. But you just gotta calm down, okay? We'll kill Hitler again, but first you need to eat your monkey chow, okay?
It's War Monkey. Private War Monkey, or is it
Private War? I
No,
think
I
it was
got
Captain
promoted.
War Monkey.
Captain War Monkey?
He was the leader of the squad at one point.
Private.
Yeah. Private? No, we
Private
called him War
mate.
Monkey. Welcome back, junior researchers,
Corporal.
Throws his own
To-
crap at Tan.
the 12th episode of our 9th season. Thanks so much for tuning in again. We are going to start a little while after we left off last time, but not where we left off last time, obviously. We're going to be starting off in a national park, Yosemite, which is ironic because of Steve's rant at the beginning.
No.
Who are my hikers going on a week-long journey through Yosemite? Let's start with Tristan.
Honey.
Yeah, honey. What you got, dear?
I need my medicine.
You need your
I need
medicine.
my medicine. I'm tired.
Now, the doctor said you should only take one of these a day and before you go to bed.
Why do you hate me?
I don't hate you. I just don't respect you.
God, they're fighting again.
Son,
Look what you did.
I swear to God,
You're
I
scaring
swear to
him.
God, if you do this again, look what you done. Look what you done, sweetie.
I don't want to.
What I did.
Voice in the head, my name is Harb Tobler-Rodertson, and this is my
Hard Toblerone.
Harb Tobler-Rodertson,
Okay.
and this is my disaster of a family. We're trying to go hiking. We're trying to make it nice for the kid, even though he never does anything for me.
I don't wanna.
You don't even know how to open a beer, you little shit.
Okay. Who's the other two?
I'm Tommy Toblerone.
Tommy.
I was hoping you would do that.
Little Tom.
Okay. Tristan.
Betty.
Oh, you're the lady. Okay.
Yeah, you can't tell because of my voice?
Why are you surprised? You thought I was the girl?
I thought so at first when it started, and then I was like, it's very aggressive.
Women
and
can't
yelling
be
at the
aggressive?
child.
Sexist.
In 53? Probably not.
Fuck.
All right, if you want to give me my medicine, I'm just going to take a drink now.
Okay.
Once again.
So you guys are going on a week-long
Always
hike
going to the bottle.
through the middle
give me my
of
wine opener,
nothing,
Tommy.
Yosemite National Park. What all
Finally,
Are
some peace and quiet.
you, what all are you bringing?
Schnapps?
Well, I got a sack of rice and a tent.
Sack of rice.
No.
Rice in a tent.
No. We're bringing all the standard camping supplies there, voice in head. Tommy,
Yo-yos.
not right now.
brought a
Daddy's talking to the
yo-yo.
voice in his head. Daddy's talking to the voice in his head. Okay? We've got sleeping bags. We've got a
doesn't care
tent.
about you.
We've got
A
tarps.
tent
He never
or
loved
multiple
you.
tents?
We've got one tent where we all sleep in together.
Okay.
It's 'cause you
We've
look like
got
Mommy.
extra socks, extra clothes, a week's worth of freeze-dried food,
Okay.
water purifiers,
We'll
rope,
need those. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You won't.
flashlight,
Who's carrying all of this?
and a 45-70 lever-action rifle in case we, run into a bear.
Are you allowed to bring a rifle into a national park?
Oh, I didn't ask if I thought you asked what we brought, not what we were allowed to bring.
I'm just asking in general.
Yeah, it's 1953.
I don't know.
Teddy Roosevelt used to shoot bears in Yosemite all the time.
Okay, well, I don't know.
It's an American pastime.
And
God
he
damn
made
it!
these parks
That's right. That's right, Tommy.
to fight in.
And I, Betty, brought a case of gin.
Gin. A case of gin?
Yeah.
How many bottles in a case?
12.
69.
Who's carrying that? That's got to be
It's
kind
in
of
the car.
You're not driving. You're
but-
hiking.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to the car.
No, you're not.
I'm going to go back to the car.
You're gonna be walking for days.
We'll have a backpack.
This is a week-long hike.
Yeah, so I need 12 bottles.
Okay.
7 at least.
Back's gonna hurt a lot.
And then excuse mommy, little
Oh,
tummy.
that smells. Why is it
Where did you find
smell?
laudanum? They don't even make this anymore.
It
I got
smells like
laudanum.
cum.
And then some of mommy's little helpers. So you bring me back up. They say the Nazi soldiers were using these, but they are great.
Why is it always
Little
coming
green
up?
guys.
Okay.
The Nazis were little green guys?
Martian.
No,
some of 'em.
Little known fact from Mars.
Little greenies.
After they started to rot,
I got it from a baseball player.
I brought a yo-yo.
Great.
And
That's great,
my
kid.
And I have a wine opener.
Field guide from my Boy Scouts.
Tommy,
Why?
Brought
Tommy,
two
Tommy,
hunting knives.
Tommy, look at me. If you piss yourself in bed on this camping trip, you have to keep those pants on the whole time. Do you understand me?
No,
You understand me?
you never taught me how to do anything else.
So,
I'm going to teach you how to survive this week, buddy.
question for you guys.
I run.
Why have you as a family decided to take this week-long hike through the wilds
Because
of Yosemite?
divorce is expensive, is what Daddy said.
Betty is always begging me to go on vacation.
Why don't we do something
she says she's
spontaneous?
cooped up in the house, so we're spontaneously going to Yosemite.
We never do anything fun.
And I'm gonna teach my little limp-wristed son here how to be a man.
Okay.
It goes limp because the yo-yo will stay circling down there longer.
I'll make sure it stays limp forever if you ever put that finger in my face again, boy.
You listen to your father.
So, you guys park in the parking lot.
He's got
and there
my
is a
pills.
hiking trail. Now, you guys can choose to either stick solely to the trails and then break off for, the little campsite areas, or just kind of hoof it and go off and have your own little magical adventure, your choice.
I think we should stick to the trails.
I think we should probably stick to the trails. I haven't really taught Tommy much land nav yet.
Okay.
Well, you know,
I mean, you
know
do
a lot
have a
about
compass,
land nav,
so I
sweetie.
assume that you could probably...
I was a scout in the war. You know this, Betty.
You have a compass, though.
Where did you get beer?
Gin.
The ranger. At the ranger station.
I know she has the gin. She was chugging it on the way in. I'm wondering where she got the beer. You were just talking to a ranger, huh? You just chatting up
For
a
2
ranger.
hours.
Ranger Steve.
Making friends, huh?
He's really handsome.
Steve.
He's got glasses
Fuck your wife.
and a beard. He can grow a
Gave
beard,
her a
honey.
beer.
Is Luke
Cheapest
Wilson
beer
from
I
that
ever
one
got.
X-Files episode? He got buck teeth and shit.
All right. So you guys start off on the trail. The wife,
I'm
a
tired.
couple, and you're 50 feet into the trail.
So hot.
The child is tired and hot.
There's so many mosquitoes.
Here you go, honey. Have a greenie.
What? Slap it out of his hand. No.
Don't throw. I look for it. You can't just waste those.
I don't know where this is gonna. I didn't save the marriage, so the hike will.
Okay.
Well, not if you get tired, it won't.
Okay.
I cry hike.
Don't worry, Tommy. This marriage doesn't need
Crikeys.
saving because divorce is an abomination in the eyes of the Lord.
Yeah, I'm sworn to stay
God's
with you
not
forever.
real.
That's right. Where are you going to go? Where are you going to go? Your parents are dead.
The streets.
The bears will raise me. I'll
You going to go live at
Chi-
Karen's?
I'll go to Chicago where the bears are.
What are you doing over there, Tristan?
He's rolling stats.
Oh, okay. I was like, what is he rolling somewhere?
Oh, so I can
so
figure
we
out.
can fight somebody.
I actually did that before the game for a change.
Oh, wow.
I know.
You didn't, Phil.
Losers.
He'll roll him when he needs
Children
them,
don't
as he
have
needs them.
stats.
That is wonderful.
One hit point.
How old am I?
How old are
It's
you?
your character.
Tommy, remember when you
My
were born?
parents never told me when I was born or how old I am.
He's 12.
I'm 12.
12. Got it. Okay.
Not
I'm
the
sorry,
Herb
Tommy.
would know.
Super
Herb, how old's your
strong.
son? When's his
Got those
birthday?
metal legs.
He's
braces on his
I
legs.
got
he's
Forrest Gump legs.
years old. Tommy, come here. You're probably old enough for this now. And I kneel down
Oh,
next to him.
no, just like Father O'Malley.
No, sweetie. We're not doing that. Ugh.
Sweetie?
He did it to you too?
He says he runs through the family.
It's called yak herding.
Well, got to make sure to save a bullet for when we get back.
You can do that
Look,
here. Save
You're
on
old
the
enough
cost.
to be trusted with a token amount of responsibility now, Tommy. So I want you to take this and
gonna go well.
remember, wherever we are, right?
Here we are.
The car is back west, right? And I hand him a little pocket compass for
He's
himself
gonna lose
with
that.
it's got a little lanyard on it that he can put it around his neck.
Okay.
Not a yo-yo, sweetie.
I have my own compass. I'm not going to give him my
Sure,
the
yeah,
good
that makes
compass.
sense.
It's a little shitty, cheap
That's why I was
gas
asking if you
station
guys are
compass.
going off the trail because you literally have compasses, so you can always just find it again.
Well, we're not going to go off the trail yet. I'm going to teach
And you
him
have a
land
map.
nav on the trail first.
gotcha.
You know, we're not going to go crazy.
All right.
How
so
many blazes?
you guys start hiking down the main trail, which would be
Mom, sing a trail song. Sing a trail song that you always sing.
Sing the trail song, Betty.
Sing the trail song.
Oh, happy trails are here again. The day is long, and your mom is hungover again.
It's my favorite.
I can't read this map, so I'm just going to say it's the White Wolf Trail.
Go and get your mama beer so she can make you dinner, dear.
Yay.
This song goes on for 2 or 3 hours.
Okay, continue.
Yeah. Everyone roll me Constitution checks.
I don't like that. 14.
You're surprisingly doing all right considering how much you're drinking.
I mean, I do this every day.
It's fair. Child who is crying the moment you stepped foot on the trail.
I got it too.
He is so
I got
father
blisters.
I told you.
Harb.
Father Harb.
Harb.
Your son is a complete disappointment to you right now.
Right
He's
now?
dragging his feet. He's crying constantly, just won't stop moping.
He's scared of the toads.
He's lagging way behind
Oh.
you and your wife.
The pine cone hurt my butt. I don't know why you told me to wipe with those. It hurts.
It builds character,
It
son.
hurts. And I have to pee
You could be
again.
anywhere.
You can just go wherever. We're in
know.
nature. This is God's toilet.
In your pants?
he peed his pants.
All right,
again.
he just
Told me
peed
I
his
could go
pants.
anywhere.
I told you what you have to do now, right?
You said if I did that in the tent.
Well, now you're
I'm
wearing
not
it.
in the tent.
Well, we're under God's tent. It's called the atmosphere.
God's dead.
Still his tent.
All right, Nietzsche, come on.
All right, so you guys continue onwards. And I would say you've walked and hiked for the better part of an entire day. It's getting evening at this point. It's time to set up camp. Do you want to set up camp right on the trail, or do you want to go off the trail a little bit, like find a clearing? Like, how do you want to do this?
Clearing
Well,
would be
you,
nice.
you can't set up camp on the trail. It's
People
rude.
just walk through.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll go uphill a little bit. Try and
want-
find a little
Okay.
Somewhere where there's
clearing.
a little privacy.
Sure.
please.
right.
Okay.
Maybe
want-
a little fairy ring.
Little hikers to see my
Okay.
gazongas.
So are you just setting? So are you also setting up like a campfire, or is it just the tents?
Of
I'm
course,
gonna
fire.
set the
Gotta
fire.
keep the boy warm. He's got
I
anemia
know how to set fires.
And Mom's got to be able
because
to cook
somebody
eggs.
had to have some martinis while she was pregnant.
Ranger Steve.
To be fair, you guys don't know
wouldn't
that you
yell at me
can't
like
drink
that.
while pregnant.
He doesn't yell at me.
I don't think that
but I'm
comes out
drinking.
till much later.
What?
That research.
Yeah, the doctor said I should.
Yeah.
'cause
Takes
it
the
was
edge off.
fun.
The stronger the alcohol, the
What-
stronger
one-
the boy.
One per evening to help her sleep. It's important she gets her rest.
Yeah. All right. So I'll say, roll me
He said I was a fun girl.
perception checks.
Oh no.
I got a 13.
Okay.
Is this
I'm a
fucking
lady.
weighted for this? All right. 12.
Okay.
Not the gumdrop buttons. Not the gumdrop buttons. I got a 7.
Okay. So the small child is of the three of you, the small child is
Timmy.
having
Tommy.
Tommy
Tommy.
is having
Tommy.
the most trouble sleeping because he just hears all the sounds of nature.
My
He can hear the
butthole
insects.
itches.
He can hear sounds like maybe coyotes, some other strange noises that he's not
mountain
sure.
Dogs. I hate
Don't know.
mountain dogs.
You other two, you fall asleep fairly quickly. It takes you a little bit because you're not used to. Where you guys hail from?
The
Like
most-
city, town, country. What do you?
Yeah,
where do you guys
where's
live?
your house?
Huh?
the
where's our house,
roughest place
Herb?
Where do you guys live?
Oh, well, we live in
Chicago?
in America's second city, Chicago. That's
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
That's why I said the Bears were gonna raise me, you dumbass.
I lean
That's the sound of
into
the
my
rock hitting you
son.
in the head.
Yeah, I lean into my son.
Shouldn't disrespect your
What
father like that.
did you just say?
I thought you were asleep.
I get the laudanums while he's yelling at disciplining the child.
Okay.
I said, I wish the Bears would raise me Dumas, which is German for please.
It's an author,
Well,
famous author.
Don't lie to your
Keep
father.
making all that
son.
noise. Maybe you'll meet some bears.
And so the first night kind of goes by. The small child did not sleep at all.
I'm
So tired. He just whined all night, but you two are used to it, so you guys fell asleep like it's nothing. You wake
No.
up.
They didn't give me dinner.
You're 12. It's time to have solid food.
Whining child noise.
But I've gotten used to the alcohol milk, Mommy.
Just have some gin like a grown-up.
How many? So, Harb,
Yes.
your plans for this hike. How many days do you want to stay on the trail before trying to go off to teach the boy?
I don't know how long before Betty drives him fucking nuts because she won't stop drinking.
Yeah.
How long before she drinks through her 11 bottles of gin?
Well,
Well,
I think
finished one
today
yesterday.
I'm going to let him try and use the map and the compass to guide us down the trail
Okay.
and under my
Harb.
supervision. And if he does okay,
Harb,
Betty,
you're so
Betty,
loud.
I'm
You're
trying.
so-
I'm trying to teach our son to be self-sufficient so he doesn't end up an alcoholic that's dependent on somebody else to live. Okay?
Okay.
Anyway, Tommy, I show him how to use the map. I show him how to use the compass. And I say, here's where we are. Here's where we need to get. Let's go.
Atta boy.
Roll
cry.
survival, Tommy.
Roll survival, Tommy.
I rolled it.
Stop crying.
12.
He keeps you on the trail. It's also pretty obvious what is the trail, but
Yeah, there's blazes. It's well packed.
it makes him feel like he is like he knows what he's doing, even though, yeah.
Good job, son.
Tommy, that's
holding
not
the map
bad,
the
buddy.
wrong direction.
That's not bad.
I'm a good little boy.
You're
you
doing a
are.
good job, kid.
And
you should be
another,
happy with yourself.
Sure.
You're doing good.
yeah. And another day goes by,
I'm so
roughly
tired.
uneventful. And again, you set up camp. Tommy is exhausted because he has not slept since the day before. Everyone roll me perception checks to see how this night goes.
Ooh, even worse. That's a 5.
Oh,
Betty got a 12.
okay.
I rolled a 9.
So,
Tommy.
Tommy yet again cannot
Head, hold,
sleep.
hold on just a sec. Don't just a sec. Just a sec. Tommy, come here. Oh my goodness. Tommy,
How red are my eyes?
So
you
red
did
right now.
a good job today. You did a good job. I'm going to let you change into some clean pants. And I'm going to break out the freeze-dried astronaut ice cream that I know you've been eyeing this whole time.
I don't care about anything anymore. Except sleep. Forever sleep.
All right, that's it. Give me your copy of Nietzsche right now. You're done. I'm not letting you read anymore. Betty, I told you he shouldn't read this shit.
Betty's passed out. Betty's asleep. Sleeping soundly.
Well, it's finally I don't get any lip.
But unfortunately, you two are just going back and forth the entire night. Tommy crying, you yelling at him for crying, and then before you even know it, the sun comes up over the ridge, and it's time to start the hike for the next day, and Tommy has not slept in 2 days.
Oh, boys. Mommy's tired. Be
Don't
quiet.
kids usually pass out at this point?
Normally, yeah, but he just can't because he's such a bitch.
As a sled and pull me.
Just throw me in the river and let me die.
Are they? You know what? Are there some sticks, some lashings around that I can maybe make a travois?
You can just
What is a
carry
travois?
me.
It's like a cart that you pull, but it drags on the ground.
This is the
So
man
you
I
want to
fell in
build
love
a
with.
cart out of sticks, okay?
Yeah, that I can drag my son around and
Okay.
maybe he can take a nap.
Roll me survival.
Harb. That's so hot. You can build a sled?
9.
Not very well. It's mostly just kind of a bundle of sticks
That's
with
just
a.
around. That's
you
a
just
pile
dragging
of
it.
sticks,
All
Herb.
right, time for me to take a nap.
It's not flat. It's kind of heavy. You can't sleep.
It's been a while.
Can't sleep.
They just got us stretchers in the war. We
Do
didn't
you,
have
need
to.
do you need a hand, sweetie? Do you want me to?
Yeah, I mean, if you, Betty, if you feel like you can do a better job building this travois, you go for it. Okay. I see your hands are shaking. You want to take a nip first?
I'm on it. I drink a bunch of vodka and take a couple pills and roll a 6 to help.
So she's drunk already because she didn't really eat breakfast.
Wait, there's no fire. How am I supposed to cook eggs?
So-
am I eating raw eggs?
So she goes to drag the bundle of sticks that you've provided, and they're all just loose sticks.
What? A bundle of sticks?
So they just fall apart. No,
That's my son.
My name's
they just
Tommy.
fall
I'm
apart. Like they're not like tied together or anything.
Such a
You did a piss
sleepy-
poor job.
All right,
Betty,
pull our son.
what would I do without you?
Just drag it by its legs.
I want to sit down on the
Someone you can
chinois
hold
as
me.
well.
Somebody can hold me.
How much does Tommy weigh?
Hold on.
He's 12, so probably
Hold
50,
on.
60 pounds.
Rosie.
Oh.
Danny is
What's Danny?
45
Buddy.
pounds.
How old's Danny, though?
8.
You're going to have to be Daddy's little trooper. Okay, you just
Hold
have to
on.
march.
I'm gonna roll for it.
Okay. You're like that kid from
I'm 25 pounds.
52
Mad
pounds.
TV.
I'm 50.
Let me do
I'm
it.
Stewart.
Stewart, yeah. Okay, you are
I
Stewart.
don't want.
All right, get on mommy's back.
52 pounds.
I take 2 greenies.
So you're going to be carrying a case of gin
I've gone
and a 52-year-old child,
said I only-
52-pound child.
Where?
She's already drank 2 of the bottles, so.
Yeah.
Don't
Sure.
make her do math.
Plus vodka, apparently.
What
And
vodka?
you just said you drank vodka.
You said
I
you
misspoke.
drank vodka.
Oh,
It's
okay.
clear. It's the
gin.
same thing.
Okay. So all of that, and then you're going to have a crying child on your
But
back.
I'm also on amphetamines.
Now listen, she's got like a Popeye complex
Wait,
going
so
on.
you're mixing uppers and downers?
It's called
Yeah.
a kitchen sink
Okay.
speedball.
Okay. Sure.
Well, you want me to be happy in my marriage, don't you?
Roll athletics to drag your son around on your back.
I got a 15.
Yeah, you do. The
He can
child
sleep
just
if he
sits on
wants
your
to.
shoulders.
You want to sleep on
Moms
my
get
shoulders?
it done. What can I say?
He can try and sleep.
It's the only time he can.
15.
He finally passes out.
Only when he's skin touching with
Yeah.
his mother can he
Betty.
sleep.
You know what? I take back one of the things I said about you.
You're right. I do have a nice pair.
Hold.
I've seen it.
I straight rolled stats on 3d6. Ka 18.
That was a terrible roll.
No matter how you bend it, I'm the perfect girl.
Phil. High low.
Who?
Sorry. Tommy.
Tommy.
High low.
Little
To moi.
Tom. Oh, sorry. These are here. Sorry. You don't like watermelons.
It's gross. Did you choose a high-low?
No, you gave
You don't
me
like
that
watermelon? It's the best flavor.
Of
I
high
hate
noon, it's the
watermelon.
worst flavor.
Yeah, it's the best flavor of high noon.
I don't like watermelon.
Hi.
It goes
Okay.
peach.
You don't piss your pants on her back.
Oh, yay.
You managed
There's
to
he
a
hold
loves
new
his mother.
special good guy
Watermelon
pants.
high noons,
plastic.
lime white claws,
Yep.
White Claws
and I don't drink
are
anything
fake.
else.
And all Trulies.
Okay.
Shit, I haven't had a drink in 2 months.
So,
Except those, they made a cotton candy Trulies. And it is
Ugh.
awful.
sounds terrible.
It sounds bad.
Yeah.
Jumped on that grenade, boys. Don't do it.
Okay. Great. Thank you for that. Not that I would have drank it anyways, but
Oh.
so you continue
You're
hiking.
just so gassy today.
What?
So you continue hiking for another day. This is your 3rd day of hiking. You're about halfway through your hike. It's getting to be evening again. However, you're starting to hear
After some laudanum.
some rumbling. So it sounds like a storm's rolling in. Where would you like to set up your...
Herb, you know the thunder gets me going, Herb.
Well, the kid's finally asleep, Betty.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone.
I was
don't
gonna
you
say he's been sleeping all day, which means he's gonna be up all night.
Oh,
See
shit.
the world.
And now you're gonna be stuck in a tent with him.
Why
while
don't you
it's
go gather sticks
raining.
for mommy, honey?
It's raining.
It's not raining yet.
It's starting to
It's
rain.
going to.
It's not even raining yet.
I can see the rain.
Go find.
No, you said I'm so sweet like sugar. I don't want to melt. Mom. Mom. Mommy.
Her.
Mama.
Harp.
Mama.
Tommy?
I'm
Tommy?
hungry.
Tommy!
Mom, I'm hungry. Yeah?
Here's what I need you to do. Your mother asked you to go get some sticks. So I want you to take your compass, all right? And look which way it's pointing. Look which way it's pointing right now. You see that?
Yep.
Okay. I want you to walk, and I show them on the compass, I want you to walk west. 100 steps, okay? Find all the best sticks you can at that spot. Make sure you count to at least 1,000. So you take a good time to find those sticks.
Maybe just
Then
500.
you turn back
How
around
many?
and you walk east 100 steps, and you'll be right back here with me and Mommy. All right, hurry up, go.
Yeah. Which
I
direction?
go.
In which direction?
W.
W. Got it. You got it. You go off into the wilds
By myself.
by yourself
12-year-old boy.
with the rumbling
He's got a
sounds
compass.
With the
above.
sounds of torrential downpour.
Not yet.
All right, Betty, no time to waste. Let's do this.
Yeah, the thunder's rumbling.
So you guys, you know what? Harb, roll me an athletics check.
How quick
And then
can
a
you
con
get out of
save.
those pants?
And then a con save.
13.
Okay. And then roll me a con save.
You've been sleeping. You got something you want to tell me, Betty? I got to make a con save here?
No,
been doing
I've been
Kegels.
doing Kegels all day.
8.
You don't last very long, but you do provide a decent, an above average dicking.
She's got a great rack. What can I say?
Yep. So you guys, it doesn't take very long, but you start to hear the pitter patter of rain hitting the top of your tent. Tommy has not returned yet. Meanwhile,
Let me go get the
Tommy,
boys.
I'm
Tommy?
just gonna lay here.
roll survival or nature.
I did that.
What'd you get?
At 8.
Okay. You are looking at your compass upside down.
What's a compass?
The little circle, the yo-yo thing in your hand. So yeah, you're kind of just meandering out in the wilds.
Yeah.
And it's raining now,
Okay.
pretty steadily.
Is there a hole?
A hole?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean?
I thought about saying that, but I didn't. Like a hole in the ground,
Like a gopher?
or something that I can get out of the rain.
Wolf's den.
Is there a den or a cave anywhere?
Could call for bears.
Ah!
High-low.
Bear! Hi.
There is a
I'm
cave.
going in there.
It's not a very...
I don't need a description. I'm
Okay.
running in.
Okay, you go in there.
Okay, but for the listeners though.
Sure. So yeah, it's a rocky outcropping that definitely looks like it has like,
Rocky.
it's not like a doorway, but you could definitely,
It's a good
fit through there.
cave,
I'd say it's
Rocky.
about 4 feet tall, but yeah, you could get in there
In where?
to this cave thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so now you're
I
in
go
there.
in.
Sure.
What do I see?
It's nothing. It's pitch black dark. You can't see shit.
Oh, I have cigarettes.
No,
Don't
you
tell
don't.
Daddy.
You don't have cigarettes.
And I got a whole carton of
You
cigarettes.
don't have cigarettes.
My yo-yo lights up.
No, it doesn't. They didn't have
Okay.
light up yo-yos back then.
I'm gonna take 2 sticks and rub them together and make 5.
Roll me survival.
I have. Do I get advantage?
No.
Why?
Because you suck.
But I have a little.
Also, where are you
handful.
getting sticks?
First
The
light-up yo-yo was
forest.
invented in 1950.
Okay, the wet sticks.
You can try it out.
Oh, are you gonna try them out?
What do you
Roll
think?
me survival, you stupid piece of shit.
The cave is a perfect place to age and dry sticks.
Why does Dennis hate children?
I hate
Find out more tonight.
I'm gonna roll advantage even though
No,
you told me not to.
I'll roll
I'm a little
disadvantage.
naughty boy. It's a 14.
Uh,
What would advantage have got me? Yeah, batch 14.
So you're rubbing sticks together.
Oh, it feels so good.
You just grabbed a couple sticks from outside in the rain.
playing
You're just
tummy
fucking
sticks.
rubbing them.
I'm rubbing the sticks on my tummy.
Nothing's
first.
happening, but you're rubbing them. Harb, roll me a survival
Yeah.
or investigation.
I botched.
Okay. You realized that you forgot to bring a compass or map
The
with you.
post-nut clarity,
yeah.
it works the opposite way with me.
Yeah. It's all real
You
fuzzy.
go straight to.
Yeah.
Mama
But
put him to
also,
sleep.
it's a downpour. So you can't see any, like, it's hard for you to see more than like 15 feet in front of you. And you don't have a compass. You left it in the tent.
Yep.
You don't see any tracks because it's all just water running everywhere. So
Shit.
you're in the midst of this awful situation. What are you doing?
Betty!
You're far. She can't hear you.
She can't hear me.
No, you've moved far enough away from the camp. With the downpour, she won't hear you.
I walk backwards until Betty answers. Betty!
I put away my speedball.
You hear a faint yell of Betty.
Betty!
Yeah.
1 to 10, how attached are you to Thomas?
Voice and head. Do I feel pregnant?
You wouldn't know yet.
You know nothing about women's bodies, Dennis. They know.
Okay.
You better be careful. There might be bears out here.
Why do you ask?
Just gauging and for contingencies.
Okay.
I might have lost the child.
He was.
Put your tits away and bring me my compass,
No, and yes.
please.
I don't, but I do.
So you go out and give
I
him
just
the compass.
give him the compass.
Okay.
Tits out.
Tits out. You go give him the compass. It's pouring down rain. You're miserable.
So wet.
Go back inside.
Roll
Are you sure I need to go back inside?
No.
I mean,
No,
you've
I'm
walked. You have to walk like 100 yards to get.
All
to
right,
him,
come on.
yeah.
All right,
Um,
I'll look at the compass. I
You're
tap on
walking.
it.
You're walking the right direction. The direction you told him, anyways. Whether or not
Nailed
he's
it.
stuck with it,
Tommy!
you should. Nothing. No.
Tommy!
Roll me perception with disadvantage.
Sure. I first good perception roll I roll. Fucking disadvantage. That's more like it. 5.
Okay.
I rolled a 20 on the other one, god damn it.
Yes, you too. You're there with him.
Oh, am I? Okay.
Yeah. Remember, you walked with your tits out.
Well, I was
She's
going back to the
present
tent.
in body at least.
Yeah. You get to him. You give him the compass.
I get an 11.
Okay. You can't hear anything over the downpour of the rain. But yeah. So
I'll go
you've
back and
handed him
eat
the
all the
compass.
MREs.
Sure. You can head back to the camp.
Tommy!
Okay. You head back to camp, or are you staying out and looking for him? What are you doing, Mama Bear?
I don't know where he is.
So you're going back to camp.
I'm going to eat.
Okay. You
Hungry.
Go back to camp. Papa Toblerone. You're
I'm going to
committing
start a
your onwards?
concentric circle search. So I walk 10 yards away, walk in a circle. Walk 10 yards away, walk in a circle.
Are there any Doritos?
Okay. It takes a couple hours, but eventually, roll me a perception check with disadvantage.
Eventually
It
you
takes
smell
a couple
cigarette
hours,
smoke.
but eventually. Thanks, bud. All right, 21 on the first one. Let's see. God damn it. Fell off
Off
the
the table
table.
doesn't count.
Ha! Non-natural 20.
There you go.
Eat shit, Dennis.
You see, through the pouring rain, you see what looks like a cave in the distance. And you're like, my boy is both smart and stupid. There's a solid chance. You hear this constant sound.
It's a trail.
He's
That little
trying-
shit is definitely
trying
jerking
to
off
light
in
a
there.
cigarette.
So yeah, but
With
you
the
can
two
see
sticks.
it. So you can continue onwards.
Okay, I'm gonna head to the cave. Tommy!
Okay. You can, Tommy. You hear your father calling out to you.
Just the sound
Just the
of
sticks?
two sticks
Rub it
rubbing.
together.
Come on, guy. I'm gonna take some of the paint.
Tommy, I can hear that, and if you keep at it like that, it's gonna chafe, okay?
I'm going deeper into the cave so he can't.
You gotta
hear
spit
me.
on it first, son. Like, I don't know how to tell you this.
I'm gonna walk deep into the cave.
You walk deeper into the
Thomas,
Can't hear
Thomas,
it.
you get back here with those sticks.
I don't have a maraca dick.
So you're
What are you
walking
doing
and
that
rubbing
for?
sticks together?
Yeah, backwards.
Okay.
Tommy Tobler-Roderson Jr., I swear to God.
You're in trouble now.
Harb, you definitely get to the entrance, and you can quite clearly hear the rubbing of sticks while Tommy just weirdly moves backwards through the cave. But it's pitch black, so he can't see shit.
Tommy, why don't you say we get back to the tent and make sure your mom has an OD?
Deck save, Tommy.
It's a 10.
So you're stepping backwards in total pitch black darkness, and all of a sudden you step on something that is not level with the ground, and you lose your balance and you fall backwards, and it sounds like you've fallen through like a
Down.
pile of wood or sticks or something, where it's just like a
Maybe a
clattering
poorly
sound.
built travois?
Could be. You're back at your travois. So and then Harb, you hear this sound as well. Not that you can see very well either, but you heard him.
Like a tumbling bundle of sticks.
Kinda.
My name's Tommy.
No, Tommy fell through a bundle.
Tommy?
Like a trap door of sticks, maybe?
I want to go.
How far down did he fall?
Oh, he just literally fell onto the ground.
Oh, okay.
It's so
He didn't fall into a
far.
pit or anything.
That's what I thought.
Tommy, I hear you sniveling. Let me know where you are, buddy.
I mean, you can just
You
follow
just
the
hear
sound of
him.
his voice.
Voice in head.
Yes.
How many freeze dried meals can I eat?
So when you get back to camp,
Yeah.
the tent has been torn down, and all of your stuff is gone.
What?
There are random scatterings of things. It looks like something tore through your tent.
Even my shirt?
It looks like there are clothes, but they're currently being soaked by rain because the tent has been collapsed and fallen apart. The sleeping bags are all right, but it looks like all your food's gone.
When you say food.
Roll me a perception or survival check or nature check.
6.
You don't know shit about shit. It's just raining. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
but I
no
know what-
food. You don't have any food that you can find anyways. Not in your immediate, like, none of the stuff you brought is there. The bags have been torn apart.
The gin? Because you said food. That's not food.
High low.
technically. Don't high low me. High.
Yeah, I rolled a 99. The gin is okay.
Yeah. Good.
Whatever did this did not care about your crate of gin
Good.
that you have, what, 10 bottles left now?
10 bottles of gin and
10 or
both of my pills are in that crate.
Yep. So, yeah. So that stuff's
Well, it's
fine.
fine. I-
Whatever it was.
Do I need to like fashion a tube top out of broken tent or something?
Well, right now it's raining very heavily, so you kind of need to just figure out a way to deal with the rain.
Okay, well, can I grab Tommy's piss pants and like make like a lean-to out of them?
I mean, the tent could be put back together. It's just been
Okay.
torn down. So, like, just roll me a survival check to put your tent back together.
Make these hard rolls. I
It's
got a
not.
10.
It takes you quite some time. You're soaking wet. You're miserable, but you
'Cause
do
of the
manage to
thunder.
get the temp, the tent back up because of the thunder. Yeah, you're so horny, and you're filled with cummies. Meanwhile, back in the
He's got
cave,
cummy tummy.
she's got cummy tummy. That's true. Back in the cave, Papa Harb, what are you doing?
Well, I find my son.
Yeah, you find him. He's very easy to
allegedly.
find because of the whining.
I'm not drunk.
You get a little lost, bud?
No.
Well, you're not in the right
Wet.
place,
I don't want to
so
get wet.
you did this deliberately.
I don't want to get wet.
Your mother, had she
It's
full
wet.
control of her faculties, would be worried sick about you right now. Okay, that's what the Valium is for. It keeps the anxiety at bay. But she would be, is the point.
It's laudanum.
Well, mommy's little helpers are Valiums.
Yeah.
Laudanum is a liquid that she had a bottle of somehow from 1868.
Yeah.
She gets it
Fucking
special.
Sigmund.
order.
Sigmund gave it to her.
She fucking time traveled back to the Opium Wars and got some goddamn laudanum. I don't know how.
Got it in a Civil War museum.
Right?
Is that real?
So, do you take Tommy back to camp?
Well, yeah.
Okay, you do. It is a miserable night. It rains most of the night. You find out that something came through the camp and took out all your food and has torn up some of your supplies.
Good thing someone stayed behind, huh?
I was topless.
You did call for her, but Harp,
was
do
I
you
gonna
want to
do?
roll survival to see what it was?
Yeah. Good. 9.
Okay. So the next day you come out, because you can't tell while it's raining, but the next day you come out of the tent, and it's very muddy, it's very wet, but you do see very large tracks. And you're going to guess that it was probably a bear.
Mm-hmm.
But also with your survival, actually the other two roll me perception checks too.
Oh, yeah.
I got an 18.
I got a 3.
Okay. 18?
Mm-hmm.
Mama and Papa, Toblerone, you notice that there is a berry bush right next to where you're camping.
I mean, there's no food, but you smell those berries?
You
Harp?
kind of recognize the bush. You're pretty sure it's a manzita bush, which has little berries that are edible. They're not poisonous. These berries are a brownish shade, though. Not the normal red color, but they're brownish. But these berries are supposed to taste like apples, basically. But there's a lot of berries on this bush. Like, it is a lot of berries.
Thomas.
Yes. Oh, I'm Harp. He's Thomas.
Thomas.
I'm sorry. I've been up for 2 fucking days.
Oh, watch your potty mouth.
Thomas, why don't you pick these berries for Mommy? And,
I don't like berries.
well, that's all there is right now, sweetie.
I would rather not eat than eat berries.
We did.
Well, do you have Mommy's cigarettes?
I still
Because she can't find them.
I took them.
They're soaking wet.
Here.
Just dripping. Yeah, they're just sludge.
Here, you can have one of mine, sweetie.
Thank you.
I toss her a
Parliament,
mark.
though.
I toss her a. You know what? Sorry, we can't all smoke Virginia Slims menthols. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to climb the bush and start picking
Okay.
like a ravenous squirrel.
Okay. What
Good
are you
job,
putting
buddy.
them in? Or are you just
Get all the
eating
brown
them?
berries.
I'm not going to eat them all. I don't like berries.
I mean, so are you eating any of them?
It's probably at some point.
Put them in this
Okay.
Tupperware, sweetie.
I have this tin can full of those
Sure.
chewing tobacco.
Yeah, you can fill your chewing tobacco.
not
Those aren't very
mine.
big. It's yours. You're a spitter. You really like
It's
baseball.
Mom's.
I'm not a spitter. My mommy told me that's for
Spitter.
hussies.
It is for hussies, yeah.
Okay. So you fill a small can with berries. What else you got that you're trying to fill with berries to make it the 3-day trip
2 empty
home?
gin bottles.
Oh,
2 empty gin bottles.
3 now, sorry.
We have
Okay.
a kettle.
A kettle?
We have a kettle.
You don't have a kettle.
Oh.
It wasn't listed.
It wasn't.
You
Piss
could also
pants.
just make a
We
little
could-
knapsack of berries with cloth.
We could tie the ankles of the piss pants and fill the piss pants with berries.
Why would we use the piss pants? We have clean clothes.
The
Betty?
piss pants were washed in the rain.
That's true. They were.
God's
they were
tears washed these
yeah.
piss pants.
So are any of you eating berries right
I saw
now?
an angel last night.
You know what? You eat berries out of the piss pants. I'm going to make my own.
I'm not doing these things.
Are you guys eating before? Now, are you just calling it a wash for the rest of this trip and just going back to the car?
I would like to go back to the
Okay.
We already got a wash in the rain.
Yep. As you
Sometimes
guys,
you got to read the signs, and the signs say,
We're 3 days away from the car, and all we have is berries. And my husband can't build a sled to pull us out of the woods on.
"Neither can you, Betty. Sorry, I
not
was
my
sick
job."
the day they taught us how to make the travois.
But you know what it is. You've seen
I
one.
do know what it is.
You got pulled out of the trenches on one.
and as
Yeah.
your child realizes it's his
Jerry
fault,
shot me in the ankle.
that's why we're going to take a break. Hello, listeners. It is I, Dennis, the world's most okayest DM, here to talk about patreon.com/botched podcast. Now, if you're not familiar, yes, in fact, we do have a Patreon with all kinds of fun tiers, but one of the newer things we implemented was changing up the Discord a little bit. We actually have a free and paid version of Discord. Now, the free Discord gets you access to, the generic chat where you can talk with everybody about this and that. But the paid Discord for $3 a month gets you the ability to enter all of the different rooms from weight loss to anime to cooking to all kinds of crazy stuff. We highly recommend, if you would like to check any of that stuff out, head on over to patreon.com/botchedpodcast. But one of the other things you get for being a patron over at patreon.com/botchedpodcast is the ability to listen to our bi-weekly bonus episodes that we record for you guys. And this month is no different. So let's listen to a clip.
Surprise me.
Okay, no problem. We'll get bottle service.
That's too expensive.
You don't have to pay for it. God will pay for it. God will pay for it.
No money.
You don't need money. We'll just convert them. Hong, yong, 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 yong.
You make fun of me.
No. We eat the people at the bar.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's go.
Who's the real monster here?
No one knows.
That's up to the reader.
I'm an avatar.
I'm an avatar. You should go walk to the bar. Hey, fella, guess who's a fucking avatar?
Yeah.
Not you. So you're headed off with your zombie turkey army to follow your zombie turkey army to the bar. In the meantime, Toby and Nicholas, what are y'all doing?
What do you want to do?
And there's a lot more where that came from. Hundreds of hours of content, in fact. More where that came from. I don't even know if that sentence works, but it doesn't matter because I just said it and that makes it a thing. I'm pretty sure that's how the universe works. But anyways, if you want to check out the rest of this episode as well as the hundreds and hundreds of other episodes we have for you, head on over to patreon.com/botchedpodcast. Now, back to the show.
Stop it!
And we're back.
Stop it! Stop it!
Okay, so
Stop
are you
it!
eating any before you go on your trip, or like on the way? Like how like
I'm gonna use
How
them
are
as
you
a garnish
rationing
for
these
my
berries?
cocktails.
okay?
Make sure you muddle them right.
How about the other two?
I know I'm going to have to, lug most of the equipment back. She's already 3 sheets. He's probably half of the
I
bag.
know
She's been
many-
feeding him sips. I
It's
don't
not-
think I don't see you do that, Betty.
It's not a 3-sheet hash. There's 2 hashes on the trail back to the car.
I'm
not
sorry, you're
stupid.
just half in the bag, right?
Huh?
Anyway, we're not doing math. It's fine. You're drunk.
You're drunk.
I'll eat a couple handfuls of berries so that I have the energy to go back to the car.
Child,
You're fine with the handfuls of berries last night.
your stomach is constantly rumbling because you haven't eaten since yesterday.
I know. We ran out of government cheese.
It's true, you did.
And that's my favorite.
So are you eating berries or just starving?
I'm gonna eat them. I'm gonna eat as many as I can.
Okay.
I'm gonna fill up my tummy.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna keep going. Even if
Okay.
I throw up, I'm gonna then eat some more.
Okay, that's weird.
Yum, 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 yum.
So you guys
Oh,
Start
I
walking
ate
back.
Too many now.
well, about an hour after you guys start eating your berries, you feel a rumble in your tumble.
I have to go twos.
No, it feels like that, but instead you just have horrible farts. Like you just, all 3 of you are just farting like a symphony.
Harb.
But also
Yeah.
they smell just atrocious.
Just
And like the farting makes you feel better because like the pressure is a constant buildup in your tummy, but you're not shitting your pants, so it's not that kind of a thing. But you are
Can
constantly
I do it
farting.
anyway?
I mean, if you want to shit your pants, you can. You're going to wear them for 3 days, so.
Farts are sin, leaving the body, okay?
Sure.
I hate these Jupiter berries.
Jupiter.
Gas giants.
So you guys continue back towards the car, and it comes time for camping. The entire day, you guys have been farting nonstop, regardless of how long since you ate the berries. The berries did taste pretty good, though.
They
did
mix
taste-
very well.
They tasted nice, and they did go very well with your booze. But you guys, all 3 of you, just farting up a storm.
It's
like,
part of the show.
just so much gas is being passed, and it smells terrible.
Do I
And when
feel
you
thinner?
try and light a fire, The flame keeps jumping because of all the gas that you guys are releasing simultaneously.
They're like Jerusalem artichokes.
What?
Artichoke?
You guys never had Jerusalem artichokes?
Betty,
Sunchokes?
you've never had Jerusalem artichokes. Because they don't exist.
Ranger Steve fed me some.
If I got to hear about the latest man you met again.
Handsome
We
Ranger
danced.
Steve.
He taught me about the woods. We danced.
We had sunchokes.
We were in the parking lot for
love.
5 minutes.
Well,
How did
5
you
minutes
meet
is all
this
she
man?
needs.
You're just trying to make me jealous so I take your ass out again.
All of you roll me Constitution saves.
3.
Okay.
I got a 5.
Okay.
16.
Okay. Papa Harb, you are holding
Are
it
you
together
okay?
as best you can. The smell
What
is
a man does.
horrendous. The other two,
You're so
not
good at-
holding it together very well at all.
You're so good at acting. You're so good.
I can taste it.
I have crows.
So, yeah, the other two, though, are
Also,
just...
Dennis told me to do this before I came in.
smells
I wish
terrible.
you hadn't found the boy. I can taste it, Harb.
And you only have the one tent, so you guys are all going to be
Nope.
stuck in this tent together.
Sleeping outside.
Just farting. Because, like, even when you're asleep, you just continuously fart and fart and fart. It's awful.
Yeah.
To the point where
Betty's
none of
barfing
you are
outside the tent.
sleeping because you can't sleep.
I'm going to try.
The sound and the smell is just awful. You're getting lightheaded from the amount of gas that the three of you are producing in your
Thomas?
immediate area.
Thomas, you're weak. You need to hold it in.
Try and hold it in, Thomas.
You just... Ow!
Roll con save. To hold it in.
I didn't want to do that.
She punches you in the stomach. Hold it in.
I got a 4.
You can't. Like, you try, and it just immediately just one out of you.
Thomas, go sleep in a tree.
Tommy, whatever dead animal you shoved up your ass while you were in that cave, I need you to pull it out and throw it out of the
You're
tent.
farting,
Wife's
too.
Cooking.
Yeah, but I'm a man,
Oh,
okay?
okay.
And I eat a lot of protein.
Well, your wife's farting,
Oscar
too.
Mayer hot dogs.
Sure.
The gin must be bad.
All you guys got are berries, so...
Doesn't smell bad at all. I smell nothing.
Oh, it smells
I
horrible.
smell nothing.
Yeah, no, you smell horror.
She's constantly wiping gin on her upper
Yeah.
lip.
I think we snort gin. What's that?
Roll me sanity checks because a day goes by. Two of you are already running on low sleep.
I got
as
a
it is.
10.
Watching the day go by
10. Okay.
while I'm farting out my guts. What am I rolling?
Sanity.
Oh. 5.
Okay. And the boy?
16.
Okay, the boy is the only one holding it together. Mama and Papa Toblerone, you guys have
Got a
murder
shit
on the
child.
brain. Because if only there weren't 3 of you, this gas wouldn't be so bad. And if it wasn't for the father, we wouldn't be in this mess. And if it wasn't for the son, we wouldn't be in this mess. And if it wasn't for the mom, we wouldn't be in this mess.
What, because I
You know,
gave
Betty,
birth? Fuck
if
you.
we dump his body a
Just tell
couple
you.
hundred yards off the trail, there's a 99% chance he'll never find it.
Yeah.
I'm right here.
What's it?
We're in
He
the
can't stop you.
tent.
It's
He can't. He's too weak.
And he's
you're a
just
man.
farting constantly. He
I
smells terrible.
run.
He can't run.
I'm going to run away.
I throw my empty bottle at him.
Okay, roll me an attack.
He's running away.
Get back here.
Get over here.
I run away.
I got a
Scorpion,
5.
but he has a bottle.
She throws a bottle,
over
it just hits a tree and shatters. The boy runs into the wilds.
That's right.
Yep, just runs into the woods.
Mission accomplished.
Kids go missing in the woods all the time, Betty.
It's true.
Missing
Yeah.
All the time.
411.
Now
Tommy
you
2 will be
two-
much stronger.
You
I'll
two
drink twice as much gin.
are still farting horribly back and forth.
Forever?
Yes, you've gotten rid of the boy, but you two both stink, and you both hate each other at this point. Like, the hatred for one another is rising. And each of you blames the other for this.
Don't you pour out that gin. You
I
drop
can't
it.
believe I
if she had
converted
stayed at the
to
tent-
Judaism for you.
The bear wouldn't have got the food, and we wouldn't be in this mess.
Yeah.
And if he hadn't sent the boy after, off on
If your
some...
sperm wasn't so weak, that boy wouldn't be such
Exactly.
My
a
sperm
yo-yoer.
is average to middling
Yeah.
motility. The
And
doctor
how would
said
you
so.
rate me?
You were there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Are you guys continuing? You have another 2 days of hiking.
Yeah.
Roll. Okay. Another
I
day
carried a
goes by.
child on the second day.
Yeah. It's the second day. The child's been gone for a whole day, just out in the woods.
Good.
You two huddle up, camp for the night or whatever. Roll me another sanity check.
I got
4.
13.
Okay. Both of you are struggling, but
4, 13, same.
I said, hold on. I said you're both struggling, but Papa Harb, you are very much you are fuming mad at your wife, and this is all her fucking fault.
He made
because
a crocodile noise.
you came out here because she wanted to be spontaneous or whatever, and it's her fault that your boy is as weak as he is. Like, everything is her fault, and she won't shut up, and she won't stop farting, she won't stop drinking, and you just get angrier. The more thoughts enter your brain, the angrier and angrier you get, as you guys just keep tooting back and forth like dueling banjos, but dueling buttholes. Boy out in the woods.
Yeah.
Roll survival.
Okay, I'm good at those. I'm gonna do it with
dark.
advantage.
If nothing.
I got a 19 on the die.
Okay. You are somehow...
The stars. I spin everywhere. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Sorry.
You are...
The stars have guided me.
Sure, you're out in the middle of nowhere, but you are surviving somehow.
I'm looking at the trees and which way the moss is on.
Okay.
I have a field guide for my Boy Scouts.
Okay.
I'm 12.
It's just an issue of Boys Life.
Yeah. But you're surviving. So you are one day in the wilds on your own, and you have survived, farting constantly.
I'm going to Z.
What?
My compass. I'm going Z.
Okay. Sure. Harb and Mrs. Harb, you just sleeping through the night? Are you guys, separating through the night? What are you doing?
I am sitting up at the edge of the tent, and I'm watching
The blanket go
my wife.
every time.
Yep.
It's just flapping constantly.
And I've got a piece of wood that I took from outside. Just a little branch. And every time she farts, I carve a notch into the stick.
It's so full. You don't have enough stick.
Oh, I
as
get
the
another
night-
stick. I keep going.
There's so many. The night goes by. You don't sleep at all. You're in rough shape. She just farts nonstop. I mean, you too. But, you don't notice it as much because you're just focused on her for whatever reason. The night rolls by. You have another day, another full day of hiking before you get back to the car. Roll me a sanity check with disadvantage, Harb.
Well, that's a 2.
Okay.
4.
Okay. You are at your wit's end. This woman won't shut up. She won't stop drinking, and she smells terrible. And because of her, your weak son is probably dead.
And it's because you have bad cum.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
How many bottles of gin are left?
It's been
6?
5 days, so yeah, 6.
Yeah, 6 bottles.
Honey,
Yeah.
she's still asleep?
I'm going to say it's early morning, so she's probably,
I'm gonna sneak out for a pee, and I'm gonna see if I can find some nightshade.
Okay.
Deadly nightshade?
Roll me
Really,
a
Harb?
survival check or nature check.
If she's been drinking, she's probably still drunk and asleep.
That's true. Yeah.
10.
No, you don't find any.
I can't find
No.
anything poisonous.
You rolled a 10. It's averages at best.
Sometimes I get really drunk late night, and I'll wake up at 7 and go right into work. No
You
problem.
find mushrooms. You don't know if they're poisonous or not.
Could
Perfect. I take every different kind of mushroom I can. And
Okay.
just put a little bit of it in the gin.
Okay. Well, she's
Shake it
going to
up.
see it.
No.
Why'd you
She's
make
not
me-
asleep. She's not awake yet.
No,
Make
but
me a
what I mean
mushroom
is when
omelet.
she picks up the bottle, it's going to have a bunch of shit in it.
She brought her whole little kit, so I used the sifter, to
gotcha.
pour into a little cup and good morning, honey.
Okay.
Oh. Morning gin martini gimlet. Is it our anniversary?
It's gonna be a red letter day, I'll tell you that.
All right. Bottoms up. One for you.
No.
There's
I'm
another
not.
calorie.
I already
those
had
berries are obviously high in insoluble fiber.
High or low, Harb.
Low.
Okay. None of the mushrooms you got were poisonous.
Shit, goddamn.
So she's totally fine.
I actually feel really good.
Yeah. A little more energized than normal.
I love
thanks,
that for
babe.
you.
Yeah.
Thanks, babe.
So you guys continue on
I
throughout
want to forage
the day.
for food.
Okay, forage for food.
I got a 15.
You're foraging
Yeah.
for food. And you see a bear. But as you're kind of frozen in place as the bear, it just kind of like pops up on its hind legs and sniffs around. And when its nose moves in the direction of you, it like makes like a whining whimper noise and just takes off in the opposite direction like you shot it in the ass. Because you smell that bad. Like it is, like you can't smell yourself for some reason, but it's like rotten eggs on steroids. It's real bad. But you do seem to find some mushrooms.
Okay.
Yeah, they could be edible.
I'll take them back and put them in the fire.
Okay.
Toasted mushrooms.
High, low.
Harb,
No, you.
I got us breakfast. Low.
Okay.
Breakfast, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. She gets the mushrooms. She slices
That's
them up, puts them in a
Just
pan.
something you would do.
Yeah. I'm providing for this family. Tommy! Tommy!
He'll come back, I'm sure.
Breckies! You can latch if you want to.
Latch?
You can leave your friends behind.
Latch.
I told you, Dennis doesn't know anything about the female pie.
Jesus Christ, Dennis.
All right, so you guys are eating breakfast?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Drinking it.
Harb? Wait, you're
Yeah.
not eating any of the food you made?
Fuck it. I'll eat it.
Solid food. I'll take a bite.
Okay.
I don't want to get fat.
Both of you are in horrible stomach pain and die within an hour from eating poisonous mushrooms because I rolled
had a
100.
bite.
Doesn't matter. You're still dead. You die slower
Sweet
than
release.
Harb. But you notice as Harb dies, he's coughing blood out of his mouth. It's running out of his nose. The moment he dies,
I'm back.
his butt stops making noise.
Oh, thank God.
Well, let's hold that thought for a moment, shall we? Roll me survival for the night that night.
Me?
No, Ding Dong in the woods, who's a small child.
Oh, that rolled terribly.
That was a great roll,
It would have been perfect.
Good
but
job,
I got a
son.
4.
Okay. Hi-lo.
Hi.
Great. So you, for some reason, thought it'd be a good idea to explore in the dark.
I was really good at it.
Yep.
The
And
stars are guiding.
exactly, the stars are guiding you. You're looking up
That's what I.
and not at the ground
It's
where there's a-
smells over here.
where there's
Why
a,
is that, do you think?
where there's a gorge.
Cause you ate those Roman artichokes you were talking about.
Is this
Holy
my fault?
Shit.
Is that my fault?
This is your fault.
That's not your ass.
No.
I'm just
Tommy
wafting
steps
it.
over the ledge of a gorge and falls to his death. Mrs. Tommy, or Betty,
My Tom.
you end up making it back to the ranger station, where you tell him about what happened.
Ranger Steve.
Betty, are you okay?
No. We
Okay.
ate these berries.
She's
and my-
farting. She
my
smells
fa-
so fucking bad.
My husband
Betty.
shit himself to death.
Oh,
and my
my
son
goodness.
ran into the woods.
Well, you should probably talk to someone about that.
Do you have any Vaseline?
Oh, no. What?
Do you have any laudanum?
Betty soon dies. Like
They
a
don't
minute
even make
later.
that-
She just
Betty.
vomits blood and dies. Betty's dead.
Mushrooms.
I think I dodged a bullet on that one, Carl.
Ranger. Well, Carl's just like, yeah, I'm gonna call this one in because that sounds like a foundation thing. Because both of you are secretly members of the SCP Foundation, and you guys send people out. They find the berry in question, following the story that Betty had told you.
Shitberry.
They dig up the plant. They take it back to the facility where our researchers get to do some testing on it. So, according to what do you guys want to do with this bush?
What are these, some fucking wicked shot berries? Shot berries. Y'all ever heard of shot berries?
No.
Frankenstein, you've never had shot berries.
Why would I have shot berries?
Shot.
Shart berries?
Yeah.
No.
Voice in head.
Lieutenant-
Anthony J. Cumsock, researcher here.
I'd like to take some thin slices of these berries and examine them under a microscope.
Okay. For all intents and purposes, they look like normal berries. You could get why the story was that they were thought to be manzanita a bush, but it's a deciduous evergreen shrub similar to the manzanita, but it looks a little bit different. It's kind of like puffy and more rounded, and like I said, the berries are brown, not red, so it looks like it may be in the same family, but it's not a manzanita bush. This seems to be an undiscovered plant of some kind.
I'm going to take the berry apart chemically and see what's inside.
Let's run it under the spectrometer there.
Has a composition similar to any other berry. I mean,
Explain it to me.
it's got berry stuff. It's got seeds, berry skin. It's just brownish instead of like bluish or reddish. You don't see anything that sticks out as anomalous about this berry.
I'm not looking at it with my eyes.
What
I'm
if I
looking
feed-
at-
I know.
I'm looking at it
I know.
chemically.
And I'm telling you chemically, there's nothing anomalous about this berry.
Let's make wine from it. Some
mean, you
fart
can.
wine. Oh,
Now you make wine.
I said the magic dog word.
Fart wine.
Fart wine. That dog's not dead. I could have swore that dog was dead.
What if I feed it to a fucking dog?
The dog will start farting,
To death?
and it won't ever stop farting. Well, it smells awful in the facility now.
I shoot the dog.
Okay, as soon as you shoot the dog, it
My
stops,
dog!
It stops farting, but the
You
air
carried
clears
on
up
its
pretty quick.
helmet.
It's a fucking dog. I don't understand. What's the fucking
You
problem?
researcher, what's your name?
Ted
You killed my dog, now
Kaczynski.
tell me your name, man.
These berries.
Yes?
Mr. Yes.
Can't put him in the spot
You
like that.
have killed my dog. This is why we have D-Class, man.
Here, I made you this berry wine as an apology.
I slap it out of his hand. I'm at work and you are too.
Oh, sorry, a berry tot?
Oh, sounds delightful. I'm at work and you are too. Now call in the D-Class. I have an idea.
Let's get some fucking prisoners in here.
Okay.
I instruct the D-Class, one of them, to shove the berries up their ass and see if they start farting or burping.
No, they don't. They're very
not backwards.
confused. They're very alarmed at this request, but they do it, and nothing
They
happens.
keep breaking in my hand before I can
They're not
fully
happy
get them
about
up
it.
there.
Can anybody else
So-
only hear out of one ear?
Yeah, that's what I was
Okay.
trying to...
Yeah.
Let them drink the wine. See what happens.
They start farting,
Huh.
like pretty constantly, and they don't
Tommy.
stop farting, and your
Tommy.
facility now smells fucking terrible,
What?
and everyone's very angry. They're all
God
starting to get
fucking
lightheaded
damn. No, I leave. I just walk out.
of the
The
facility.
facility. Yeah.
Okay, you do.
I'm not a fucking part of this.
The smell is like it's emanating.
I don't breathe that shit in. I hold my breath up the elevator.
Okay.
I put them in the high ventilation chamber.
Do you have one of those?
We do now.
So it's gonna take some time to build one of those.
Well, we put them in a cage up top for now.
Okay. Well,
Under lock and
The
under
smell,
guard.
like it's still getting out.
These fucking dirty fucking
Well, of course
commies.
it's still getting out.
And
They're
your-
outside.
Your
from
facility
Jupiter.
is picking up high concentrations
They built it.
of hydrogen sulfide and methane gas.
Send them to outer space. Because
All
it's
right,
going to
well-
turn this Earth into Jupiter.
We all get out and get a D-Class to light a match in there.
Oh yeah, it explodes. Like everything
no.
is lights on
We
fire.
don't actually do that. That was a joke, voice in head.
I don't know.
We use the ventilation system and a series of fans to move the methane gas out of the silo.
So it just moves it around. It doesn't seem to dissipate. You're going to have to build special filters for this stuff to filter the smell and the...
Are you unfamiliar with the concept of a ventilation system, voice and head?
Yes.
It literally moves air in a direction out.
Yeah, it moves it. You are also getting... So if you just vent it out of the building, you notice, according to your readings, that the
Fucking
environment
birds.
is being affected negatively by a massive amount of methane gas and hydrogen sulfide in the surrounding area, to the point where the plant life is dying.
Can I put a fucking filter on the outside
I
vent?
mean,
There's some like heavy industrial scrubbers.
Yeah, you could do that. You could.
How
figure
often
that
do I
out.
have to change it?
Once a week.
Fuck, that's expensive.
So, what's the pH of these berries?
I mean, it's the same as blueberries.
Which is
I don't know off the top of my fucking head.
okay.
You don't either. You
Acidic?
have to look it
Well,
up.
I know that's what I've been
Yeah, you're looking
googling.
it
I've
up.
been googling the pH.
The
of
pH
different-
level seems
4.5 and 5.5.
Yeah, seems similar. Like I said, the berries themselves don't seem anomalous. It's just when eaten.
Why the fuck did we make wine out of it and then give it to people?
I was bored.
I told you to just let one have it.
I'm a hobbyist. I can't help it.
We could have shot one person.
And apparently the farting never stops until they die.
All right. I cock my gun, and I walk in there with a gas mask on.
Okay.
Oh God!
And
that's-
anybody that's fucking farting, I shoot them in the fucking head.
Okay, you shoot. There's panic, there's chaos, but you shoot each one of them. However,
Wait, they were just D-class that drank the wine, right?
yeah, but you walked into a room, even though it's being ventilated, there's still a lot of gas in that room.
Yeah.
So it's going to cause a spark when you fire your
Poison
gun
Head,
off.
this is Lieutenant Colonel Hieronymus Moosh.
It's not going to blow the building.
I want to talk to these eggheads and
find
see if they
out.
think there's any military application for these things. There's some sort of bioweapon.
Okay.
Yeah, you could turn it into a fucking spray and spray it over the crop dust, the crops of a enemy state,
That is a good joke.
and then when they eat it, they'll fucking fart themselves to death.
The ethics
But
committee's
will they
like,
fart us to death?
actually, that sounds like a really fucking terrible idea.
Actually,
We literally just found out from the 3 guys you gave wine that it's having detrimental effects on the environment outside. Imagine if you did that to a whole fucking town or a country. You'll basically
That we
bury the
hated,
entire
yeah.
world.
okay.
So I'm going to go
Poison
ahead
Head,
and say,
I think we need
no,
to send
sir.
a team back out to Yosemite. Go ahead and gather all findable samples of that berry, bring it back and contain it in one of our containment chambers.
Well, you want to do like a fucking circle search or something around the place where it was found?
Oh, is that where you?
I
walk
love circle
out 10
searches. We teach 'em in the
yards and
Army.
Do a circle.
Yeah.
So you do a thorough search of all of Yosemite.
I
You
do?
find about 4 other bushes with these berries that are not very close together. They're kind of all over the
We
place.
dig the fucking roots out.
But you dig the roots out, you bring it back, and you keep it in its own little
Terrarium.
area, like a little terrarium or
Yeah.
whatever. And
Fun word.
yeah, so it is secluded to itself. You don't really find out a whole lot more information. Like I said, it seems to affect animals the same as people, or like people. You just
Did
go
y'all
fart
see that hot fucking corpse
forever
at the ranger station?
with huge tits. Holy shit!
Not huge. They were proportionate.
Proportionate. So as you bag up all these berries and jag off on some dead woman,
What?
That's what
Don't
you
be
said.
fucking gross.
That's what I
was
heard.
respectful.
they are designated.
Calm down there, Shinji.
I asked if she had a sister.
They're designated SCP-4032, otherwise known as fart berries. And with that, we're going to call it. So thanks for tuning in. Check us out next time.
You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, Reddit, Twitch, and
Your mom's house.
Threads, and your mom's house at Botched Podcast. This episode of Botch was brought to you by the Patreon producers: Big Jim, The Knucklord, Chronic, Skinner, Disgruntled Furniture, B-Mail, Chris Wisdom, Shinigami, Lost Limey, Jay Squeezy, Skyby Goose, and Old Toaster Man.
Electrifying.
You want to support the show? Go to our favorite websites: FreedomValleyHorsePace.com, DickBlood.club, BuyTheseViagra.com, LouisianaPocketGopher.com, DamnYouDentist.com, MeepsCreeps.com, PartyMormons.com, ChungoGrande.com, ChugYourMilk.com, DaddyDentist.com, RaoulsMovingCastle.com, or our newest one, Steve,
FleshDozer.com.
FleshDozer.com.
Is that like where a really big boy pushes fucking shit around?
He puts that shit back in. Or just go to patreon.com/BotchPodcast. Thank you to Tao Shi and the Mod Squad over in Discord. Forging Winton, Shinigami, Daito, Goodfill Bread, Captain Hygiene, and Spooky Doodle.
So my
scaly.
original reaction to the threads that Taoshi introduced was boomery, and I was like, this is different, but actually it makes sense. In the paid section.
Head on over to iTunes. Leave us a fucking review. Thank you to Gozer, featuring Lonnie from Forensic Polaroids, for our intro theme. Find them all over Reddit. Nope, that's not true. They're not on Reddit.
Ooh.
Find them on
Idiot.
Instagram or Spotify.
Actually, they're not on Reddit.
You said something that wasn't true.
I just said it by
This guy's a phony.
He's a phony.
Emily Swan art find P.O. Box
What a gal.
Discord. And
Love
as
her.
always,
When your wife is on her 8th martini of breakfast, you can't find your son, and you can't stop farting to save your life, scream botched, and we'll fart on you.
see you next week, nerds. We salute you,
Big Jim.
Big Jim. You are this episode's
Redacted.
You can support each of us in our own little different ways. My first comic book has come out, and if you'd like to purchase it, you can head on over to www.hiveheadstudios.com, where you can even download a free sample of the book to see if it's something, up your alley. You can also support me over at patreon.com/hiveheadstudios. You can support Steve's stuff over at YouTube or TikTok or any of his other social media at He Who Is Steve. You can support Phil on Patreon or Twitch at Imaginary Nomad, and you can check out Chonky every so often on Twitch at Chonky_Kong.
What happened last time?
9/11.
We killed Hitler multiple times.
Remember? It was the Hitler episode.
I'm playing Pokemon, sir. I can open a booster pack.
It's literally just like
We didn't kill Hitler. We tortured him, and he is still alive.
All right,
Killed him
Steve,
many
you got
times.
this.
He
Ready?
just always comes back.
Which one should I pick?
It depends on what. All right.
The big red X. It says quit.